I had a quick question. When they say to you, we want someone with more experience that have sold in a higher price range, how would you go about that?
How do they know that you haven't sold in that price range? Because sometimes we create our own objections.
I was trying to pre-qualify them.
Uh-huh.
This was a follow-up, so you might have Googled my phone number or something like that.
Do you think it was that or the flow of a conversation? Did he ask you where your office was at?
No.
Did he ask you any questions about your sales track record or anything like that?
No, he just asked me what the comps are. For whatever reason, he just said that, I want someone who, is experienced in selling in this kind of price range.
And what was your response to that?
My response was, funny enough, the person that sold it in his neighborhood was an EXP realtor. I was like, we actually did sell in your neighborhood. And he was like, wow, oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, so I actually created like a little folder for myself as well too. And so I present in a Dropbox folder, and in that Dropbox folder, I have all of the highest sales in Ventura County by EXP agents, basically.
Okay.
And then at that point, it's like, look, I get what you're saying, and our company actually specializes in high-end sales. I mean, the highest sale here in Ventura County or Los Angeles County that our company has sold has been $35 million or $15 million. So just to be fully transparent, this would not be our highest sale. At $2 million, this would not be our highest sale at all.
Yeah. Okay, so you do you get a Dropbox of the county's highest sale.
Well, I did a folder just to find out what are the highest sales? Because I've capped out, I think my highest is 3.3 million. That's kind of where I've capped out. I have one coming up at $5 million, but I don't know when it's going to come on the market. It might be a week, it might be a month, it might be a year, it might be a year and a half. They've already signed a contract, but they've got some circumstances. But so what I did, I'm like, okay, look, I get this objection a lot. I've got a couple different ways I can go about it. One of the ways is, let me find out everything that my company has sold above the $3.3 million, basically. And I basically just made a folder of everything that our company has sold. If they bring that up, you don't necessarily have to show them that folder. It was more to sell me on the fact that hey, look, our company has sold properties in their price ranges, basically. So now if they tell me, look, I'm looking for somebody with experience, now I'm personally sold on it that our company has done it. So for me, it gave me a little bit more belief, which made the conversation easier. So it's like, look, I understand that you're looking for somebody with experience. Just so you know, myself and our company, we've represented sellers and buyers in the 10, 15, even $20 million range. So at the $3 million, this would not be our highest sale at all. Not only that, but we actually, did you ever see the property on 123 Banana Street? No. Okay, so that was actually a sale by our company. So what I really hear you asking me is, look, I want to make sure that my property sells, and I want to make sure that the property sells for top dollar. I can assure you 100% that will not be an issue with our company. Yeah. It's either that, or I've taken a very a different approach, like a leveling up approach, where it's like, look, this might be a deal breaker for you. The highest sale that I have is $3.3 million. Before that, it was $2.8 million. Before that, it was $2.5 million. Obviously, this is a $4 million sale. Here's what I can tell you. Every seller that has given me the opportunity, I've been able to perform. So let me ask you this. Has there ever been a time where you knew that you can do a really good job for somebody, and you knew that you can get the job done, and all you needed was an opportunity to basically show them that you can get the job done?
Yeah.
And in that situation, when you needed and wanted that opportunity, what would you have said to that individual to ask them to see if they would give you that opportunity? I'm basically leveling up with them, and I'm basically saying, hey, look, at some point, my highest sale was 2.5, then it moved up to 2.8, then it moved up to 3.3. Every seller that's given me the opportunity, I've been able to perform on it. I'm confident I can get the job done for you at $4 million. Would you give me the opportunity to work with you? So there's a couple different approaches that I've taken on these situations. I think that the first approach about the company will probably be the easiest approach, basically, and not to overthink it, basically. But that's the reality, to be quite honest. At some point, people are going to give you the opportunity, And before the 2.8, nobody had given me the opportunity. There was a while where I was stuck around $1 million, $1.5 million, $1.8 million. And then different people started giving me the opportunity for 2 million, 2.2, 2.5, 2.8, 3 million. And then here's another thing too. Here's a more strategic way that I would think about it. If you want to break into higher price point listings, what are services that you can offer that higher price point listings would be attracted to?
Oh man, it's a good question. I'm assuming it's like a hands-off experience type solution.
Yeah. Yeah, something that makes their job easier. So when I wanted to break into higher price point listings, it wasn't like, okay, like what to say. A part of it was what to say. The other part of it is like, okay, what services would higher price point listings be attracted to?
I would say the Matterport, something like that.
I think that could be one of them. Yeah, you could pitch that as a service that they would be attracted to, because obviously you can screen buyers and make sure that people that are walking through properties are more serious. I would say that like anything that has to do with preparation of the property.
Oh, staging.
Yeah, like, or even like help boxing up items, bubble wrap, things, helping things, donate things, staging, I would say that all of those would be services that higher price listings would be attracted to. So what ended up happening for me is as I started offering these services, I started attracting higher and higher price point listings, basically.
Oh, I see.
Because now all of a sudden people in those price ranges appreciated the services that we had to offer, basically. So it's almost like a couple things. One, what to say, and then two, like, okay, like what services could we offer that these people would be attracted to?
Like a service value add.
Yeah, so it's like, look, like this wouldn't be our highest price point listing. Let me ask you this, like what would you need the most help with? Hey, if we offered you this, would this be helpful to you? And as I improved our services, my price point naturally went up.
Oh, interesting.
So right now it's the $3.3 million. So good. All right, guys. We'll catch up later. Peace. Bye.
Thank you.